Hello everyone, Time to Grind here, and today I wanted to give you guys some news about PlayStation, the PSN ID, so your usernames and stuff like that. And because it's kind of funny, hilarious news to me personally, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys. So as of a day or two ago, you are finally allowed to change your PlayStation ID. So if you've known, you just haven't been able to change your username for pretty much ever. You know, Xbox, you can pay to change your gamer tag and stuff like that. If you're playing on Steam on the PC, you can change your name infinite amount of times for free. So PC's got you there. But PlayStation, you just couldn't. You couldn't even pay for it. You couldn't change it at all. It was set. So people that had made a PlayStation account, 10 years ago when they were a kid, still had, XX Halo Slayer XX or something stupid like that. But you are finally able to change your PSN ID, and it will cost $10 if you're not part of their PlayStation subscription model, and if you are, it'll only cost you $5. You thought you were gonna get them free? Nope, still cost you money, $5. But what's funny about this is not that they're doing something where you can change your username and there you go, because that's a thing. It's not that surprising, but how apparently game breaking this is. And I first noticed this because I play Rock Band 4 on the PlayStation 4, one of the few reasons I have a PlayStation. I noticed people were starting to talk about just losing all their songs and stuff like that after doing that, so I looked more into it. And apparently there's a list of games that are just game breaking. So like they have critical issues. You can lose in-game currency if you paid for it or even earned it. You can lose your game progress, scores, trophies, just literally parts of the game may not function both online and offline. And if you all you do is change your username, so all that happens, and some of the games like on here, it's Disc Jam, Everybody's Golf, Just Dance 2017, Little Big Planet 3, 2 MLB or 3 MLB games, On Rush, The Golf Club 2, and Worms Battlegrounds. So those are the only games that have like critical issues. But it's kind of funny that they have critical issues. And then there's a huge list of games, and just to list a couple of them, you got Dark Souls 2 and 3, you got Bloodborne, Assassin's Creed 4, Absolver, Trove, Warframe, Rock Band 4, a lot of Naruto games, Killzone, and just a lot of games, and some of these are actually more popular, and these games apparently have issues identified. So they say previous online IDs may remain visible to you and other players, or the online ID is no longer visible in some areas in a game title. For some game titles, the online ID will automatically update if you sign out and then sign back into the game, or when various gameplay activity is performed after sign-in. And so apparently, after you change your username, you kind of still reserve the right to the old username. So say I had Time to Grind, or my old username used to be 2 + 2 = 8. I don't know why, but that used to be it. So say I had 2 + 2 = 8 on PlayStation and I change it to Time to Grind, 2 + 2 = 8 would still be reserved for me. And they say apparently you can revert back to any of your old IDs, but you have to contact customer support to do so. So it's not like Steam where you can just have a list of all your, because that'd be kind of cool, honestly. Like at the very least, like if it was, you had a list of all your previous usernames and you can kind of switch freely between them, which I guess you technically can, but you have to contact support to do it. So it kind of almost prevents that from happening, because not a lot of people are going to want to put in that effort, at least constantly. Maybe if you want to switch back once or twice, that's not that hard of a thing to do, but it's going to prevent you from freely just changing it and stuff like that. Also, apparently, you can't change your username on like a PS3 or PS Vita. It's got to be done on the PS4 or the website, which is fine because you have the website. But that's overall really all there is to the story. It's kind of just a short little funny story, I thought, because apparently the way they coded some of these older games, it does not work. It just breaks some of these games if even your username changes. So I would definitely, before you change your username, I would look up, I'll put in the description down below, the Reddit thread and the actual blog post. That way you can like kind of read the FAQ, see the games that are in critical condition or just issues identified. That way, if you are a PlayStation user and you do want to change your username, you can maybe have some caution before you do so. I just thought it was hilarious, wanted to let you guys know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions about this in the comments down below. And like always, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day.